Uncover the top 10 bizarre ancient practices we still don't understand. Have you ever looked back at ancient history and wondered how civilizations lived, what they believed, and how they created things that still stump scientists today? Across millennia, humans left behind remnants, practices, artifacts, and traditions that continue to defy explanation. In this video, we'll uncover the top 10 bizarre ancient practices we still don't understand. Get ready for strange surgeries, mysterious lines drawn in the desert, enigmatic tools, and artifacts that give us more questions than answers. Curiosity drives progress, but sometimes the mysteries of the past leave us scratching our heads. Let's dive into these ancient enigmas and explore what makes them so fascinating. Trepanation is perhaps the most unsettling practice on our list. Imagine people thousands of years ago deliberately drilling holes into human skulls. Yes, trepanation was a widespread practice across civilizations, from prehistoric Europe to ancient Peru. But why? Some researchers believe trepanation had medical purposes, like relieving pressure after traumatic injury or treating neurological conditions. Others think its purpose was ritualistic, possibly to release evil spirits or access heightened spiritual states. What makes it even more astonishing is the evidence of healing found in many skulls, meaning some people actually survived the procedure. Without modern tools or anesthesia, how did they pull this off? And what drove them to try this at all? The mystery of trepanation offers a haunting glimpse into ancient medicine, and its deeper psychological or spiritual motivations remain unknown. Next, we travel to Peru's arid plains, where the Nazca lines stretch across the landscape. These massive geoglyphs, carved into the desert floor more than 2,000 years ago, form intricate patterns of animals, plants, and geometric shapes. But here's the twist. These designs are so huge they can only be fully appreciated from above, a perspective ancient Nazcans could never have seen. Theories about the line's purpose range from astronomical maps to religious pathways, ceremonial sites, or even, if you lean toward conspiracy theories, gifts to visiting extraterrestrials. But how were they created with such precision? And why go through all that effort if no human could see them properly from the ground? The Nazca lines are both a marvel of human ingenuity and one of the greatest archaeological riddles of all time. From the deserts of Peru, we move to ancient China, where oracle bones played a central role in Shang dynasty civilization. At first glance, they may look like simple bones and turtle shells, but their purpose was extraordinary. These artifacts were tools for divination, used to communicate with the spirit world and predict the future. Priests would carve questions onto the bones, then heat them until they cracked. The resulting patterns were interpreted as divine answers. But oracle bones are more than just mystical tools. They hold some of the earliest known examples of Chinese writing. While we understand their role in ancient divination, questions still persist. How did this practice begin? Was it purely spiritual or also political, helping rulers justify decisions? Oracle bones provide a tantalizing glimpse into early China, but leave much still to be uncovered. Now let's step into the eerie world of Europe's bog bodies. These remarkably well-preserved human remains were discovered buried in peat bogs across Europe, their skin and hair often intact after thousands of years. But the real mystery isn't how they were preserved. It's why they ended up in the bogs in the first place. Some researchers suggest they were human sacrifices, offered to gods during ancient ceremonies. Others believe they were victims of execution or punishment. Their peaceful appearance and the lack of wounds in some cases add another layer of intrigue. Was this a sacred burial practice or something darker? What's so haunting about the bog bodies is how vividly they connect us to the past, but their true purpose remains a chilling and unanswered question. In 1901, sponge divers off the coast of Greece discovered an artifact that would forever change our understanding of ancient technology, the Antikythera mechanism. Initially mistaken as a lump of corroded bronze, this object turned out to be an incredibly complex device, an analog computer designed to map the movement of celestial bodies. This mechanism, more than 2,000 years old, is shockingly advanced, with gears and dials rivaling designs not seen again until the 14th century. The big mystery? How did the ancient Greeks develop such a sophisticated tool long before similar technology existed? Was the Antikythera mechanism part of a larger knowledge tradition now lost to history? Its existence challenges everything we think we know about ancient innovation. The Mayan crystal skulls. These transparent carved skulls have captivated imaginations for decades, famed for their supposed origins in Mayan culture and rumored mystical powers. Stories claim the skulls could heal, unlock spiritual knowledge, and even foretell apocalyptic events. However, modern analysis has cast doubt on their authenticity. Some believe these skulls were created in modern times rather than by the ancient Maya. Still, their cultural impact cannot be denied. They've become modern myths, inspiring everything from Indiana Jones to New Age spiritualists. But if they didn't originate with the Maya, who created them and why? The mystery of the crystal skulls endures, whether real or fabricated. Scattered across northern Laos, the Plain of Jars is an archaeological enigma like no other. Thousands of giant stone jars, some weighing tons, are scattered across fields for miles. Their size and placement are staggering, but what were they used for? Some theories suggest they're burial sites, while others propose they were used to store food or water. A local legend offers another explanation, claiming they were drinking vessels for giants. Modern researchers still debate their true purpose, but one thing is certain. Creating and transporting such massive jars more than 2,000 years ago was a monumental feat. Why go to such lengths? The Plain of Jars remains one of Southeast Asia's greatest unanswered puzzles. Moving to the Roman Empire, we encounter another baffling artifact, the Roman dodecahedron. These small, hollow, 12-sided objects are made of metal, with mysterious knobs on each corner. While they've been found across Europe, their use remains completely unknown. Some suggest they were tools, perhaps for knitting or measuring. Others think they were used for religious rituals or as military instruments. The lack of any written records or clear patterns makes the dodecahedron's purpose one of history's most unusual mysteries. What could have been so important that the Romans kept creating these strange objects, but so secret, we have no idea what they were for? The Sumerian king list is one of the most puzzling historical texts ever discovered. This ancient artifact recounts the reigns of kings. But here's the catch. Many of these rulers are said to have ruled for thousands of years, far longer than humanly possible. Blending divine mythology with human history, the king list raises important questions. Was it a literal record or a symbolic storytelling device? Did it exaggerate to emphasize divine authority? Was there a deeper meaning lost to time? The Sumerian king list blurs the line between fact and legend, and we may never fully understand its purpose. Finally, we arrive in ancient Japan, where the Jomon people created the dogu figurines, small humanoid statues with bizarre, almost alien-like appearances. These figurines, made between 14,000 and 300 BCE, were thought to have spiritual or ceremonial significance, but their exact purpose is still debated. Some theories suggest they were fertility symbols, representing motherhood and childbirth. Others believe they were used for protection, prayer, or even healing rituals. And yes, a small group of theorists argues they depict extraterrestrial beings. Regardless of their true origin, dogu figurines reflect the creativity and mystery of ancient Japan, leaving us in awe of their strange charm. There you have it. 10 strange and fascinating ancient practices and artifacts that confound historians to this day. From skull surgeries to celestial computers, from preserved bodies to mythical stones, these mysteries are a testament to human ingenuity, creativity, and our endless thirst to understand the world around us. The deeper we dig into the past, the more questions we uncover. What was our ancient world really like? Could we one day solve these mysteries, or are some questions meant to remain unanswered? Let us know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more explorations into the unknown. Because if one thing is certain, the past doesn't just shape us, it continues to intrigue and inspire us.